Tyla makes good music but has an unlikable personality is one of many comments you would find in basically any video that features Tyla.
I think that most of us already saw that Tyla was weird, and if anything, this just proves that we were right from the start. Push to start.
She's been called an industry plant since the start of her music career, and every move that she makes is microanalyzed to the point that no matter what she says or does, people will still find a reason to hate her.
She's annoying, that girl.
What?
She comes off like a dick.
Did we come over to South Africa and tell y'all to use mixed race and multiracial and ditch colored? Or is Tyla in the United States telling Americans on American soil to ignore the history of the word colored in our country to identify her as such in our country?
Easy, I'm telling you, these punks gave Tyla Water an award. They're playing Fela Anikulapo Kuti Water in the background. Is that an organization that understands us? They don't care about us, man.
From having a supposed beef with the singer Rihanna to allegations of stealing music from other artists, winning a Grammy and other music awards that people claim she does not deserve, and accusations of using Black American culture to benefit herself despite identifying as colored, the Tyla hate train is so extreme that even Cardi B had to step in and defend her, which is why she now avoids answering certain questions at every interview.
What's your favorite thing about black men?
In July 2025, Tyla got sued by two songwriters over unpaid royalties for the song Water, therefore also bringing up past events where Tyla's name was involved in sexual assault allegations. At the very early stage of her music career, after blowing up with the song Water released in July 2023, Tyla received major international support and recognition from artists like Beyoncé, Drake, Travis Scott, Kim Kardashian, Chris Brown, Usher, Cardi B, Janet Jackson, Gunna, and many others. Furthermore, in 2024 alone, Tyla won more than 20 awards across different international and local award ceremonies, which caused her to start getting industry plant accusations.
What would you say is the biggest misconception about you?
That I literally came out of nowhere and I'm an industry plant. Like, what the heck? I'm a whole plant. Imagine. People don't know how hard I've worked and how hard my team has worked to get here. But I mean, everyone's gonna get that. That comes up from a social media viral moment. So it's understandable, but one day we'll tell the story for real.
To make matters worse, her record label Epic Records was also accused of trying to manufacture the next Rihanna, given Tyla's similar aesthetic and artistic style, and she also admitted that she drew inspiration from Rihanna.
Rihanna was like, I just wanted to be her.
By April 2024, the comparison between the two artists had grown loud enough that Tyla finally addressed them in an interview, saying, "It's flattering because Rihanna is Rihanna. It's a compliment, but at the same time, I am my own artist, I'm Tyla. And I know as people get to know me and my music, they will see me as just Tyla. So I'm fine with it now. People want to tie me to something familiar to them, cool. But at the end of the day, we are doing something no one's done before and it can't really be compared to anyone." Simultaneously, she was also trending after politely rejecting to go on a date with the streamer Kai Cenat.
But we're friends though.
You're right.
Yeah, we're friends.
Even though this moment did push Tyla to more popularity, it also drove attention to her now controversial past interviews. As in early 2024, there were clips of Tyla's older interviews that started going viral, where she identified her ethnicity as being colored instead of being black.
In South Africa, my race is called colored, and it's a very stressful term to use in America because I know it's a derogatory term.
Right.
But I mean, that's what we are called.
In South Africa, mixed people, we are called actually colored people, which is actually like kind of controversial because internationally it's like a derogatory term, you know. But for us, that's our I'm saying that's our genre. That's our race. Like in forms, we have to write that. Like that's what we are. So that's what I am.
While this was met with a lot of backlash from Black Americans who felt as if Tyla was denying her Black identity while benefiting from Black culture.
One thing that's always confused me is, Tyla, if you don't identify as Black, why is it that everyone around you just so happens to be Black? Your team is Black, your backup dancers are Black, your backup singers are Black, your makeup artists, the people that, you know, design your clothes, they're all Black. So I get it, you don't want to identify as Black, that's fine, I don't care. But at the same time, it's like, if you don't want to identify as Black, then stop benefiting off Black people. Working with Black people does not make you Black, but it does mean that you are benefiting off of Black culture. So I don't know, maybe get some like Indian and white people to be your backup dancers too.
She was also being defended by other Black Americans as well.
Obviously, you guys know what I'm gonna say. There's nothing wrong with that. She came over to this country to promote her music, which is influenced by her South African culture. And if in her country they refer to themselves as colored, guess what? It makes it not derogatory.
Tyla is a plant and we need to vociferously escort her out of our Black American cultural spaces. Eventually, Tyla responded to the backlash on Instagram and Twitter by posting, "I never denied my blackness, I don't know where that came from. I'm mixed with Black, Zulu, Irish, Mauritian, Indian and colored. In South Africa, I would be classified as a colored woman and in other places, I would be classified as a Black woman. Race is classified differently in different parts of the world. I don't expect to be identified as colored outside of South Africa by anyone not comfortable doing so because I understand the weight of that word outside of South Africa. But to close this conversation, I'm both colored in South Africa and a Black woman." In June 2024, Tyla was invited for an interview at the Breakfast Club Radio where she was asked to explain her ethnicity but was prevented from answering the question.
School me on these debates that they be having about your identity as a South African colored person. What does that even mean?
Can we not? Por favor.
Oh, I like that. We keeping that in the interview too. I like when they talk from the back and say we can't. I like that. I like that. That's good. That's even better.
Next one, please.
That's even better.
You're stupid, yo.
Despite this, further in the interview, Charlamagne kept nagging Tyla for answers.
No, you're not. But the label will make it awkward. They'll make it seem like
you want to see all the questions they told us not to ask.
For you to be awkward because of what
Yo,
the
leave her
say.
alone, man. Stop
This
it.
one must leave the room.
Stop it. My goodness.
This one must go.
It's the worst ever.
Following this, Tyla later explained why she refused to answer Charlamagne's questions by saying, "Me choosing not to say anything, I'm happy that I didn't. I didn't want to explain my culture and something that is really important to me on a platform that is going to be purposely misconstrued. If people really searched, they will see that in South Africa we had a lot of segregation. It was really bad for a lot of us. They just classified us. And that just so happens to be the same name that white people called us. They chose to call the people that were mixed colored. You know that even if you give the best explanation, people will still choose not to understand. I'm at a point where I know who I am. I know I'm a Black woman and I know I'm a colored woman as well. You can be both. And the people that care to learn, they understand now, and that's enough for me." But little did Tyla know that the people who despise her were about to go on a massive hate campaign to try and destroy her career for good. During the 66 Grammy Awards hosted in February 2024, Tyla's hit song Water was nominated for Best African Music Performance alongside other big African artists like Ira Star, Burna Boy, Davido, and Asake. And while most people expected Burna Boy or Davido to take it home, after Tyla won the award, she received a lot of backlash from Black Americans and Nigerians. Grammy Award is practically worthless. The organization lost their credibility years back. Tyla's terrible song Water being recognized as Best African Music Performance is proof enough. So Davido and Burna Boy losing all their nominations shouldn't be a big deal. The Grammys nowadays is a gift for industry plants, no offense. On Instagram, people were saying, "Burna Boy deserved that win. Return the award to Burna Boy. Who is she? She can't even say her song Water was more global than Davido's song." I love Tyla, but Recording Academy, you have this completely wrong. Burna Boy and Davido are Afrobeats legends and they outshine. Why can't you give the African men their flowers when they are due? I love the song, but I thought in order to get a Grammy, you would have to put in more work than just one song. Again, I like the song, but there was better talent that has been there longer. How can this song Water win a Grammy over Nigerian artists?
I'm definitely blaming TikTok for Tyla winning that Grammy over the other artists that deserved it over her. Grammys is a popularity contest at this point. It's not about talent. Y'all are not gonna sit here and tell me that Water by Tyla is a better song than Unavailable, a better song than Rush, or a better song than Amapiano. Y'all not.
Furthermore, in June 2024, the BET Awards announced Tyla as one of many artists who would be performing at the event, and some people's reaction was, "I don't understand why this Tyla girl is performing at the BET Awards, but okay." I wonder, does Tyla know that BET stands for Black? Was there not a slot for her at the Colored Entertainment Awards? This is the Black Entertainment Television Awards, not the Colored Entertainment Television Awards. What is Tyla doing there? To make matters worse, Tyla won 2 BET Awards, with one of them being for Best New Artist, which some Black Americans felt like it should have been won by Sexy Red instead of Tyla.
That's it. What's good? What's good? Yeah. Hey, do you think Sexy Red was robbed last night? Say again? Do you think Sexy Red was robbed last night when Tyla was made the...
She was fine as hell, I'll tell you that.
But many people think she should have won Best New Artist.
Yeah, I think she should have won.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And in Tyla's acceptance speech, she stated, "First of all, I love Sexy Red. I love her so much," as if she already knew that people were going to be upset that she won.
Firstly, I love Sexy Red. Oh my gosh, I can't. I love her so much.
In March 2024, Tyla released a self-titled album that has a song called Butterflies, where in the lyrics she sings, "I don't need reparations, boy, bye," which somehow was interpreted as her speaking on white people's reparations to black people in America.
Nobody besides original black Americans, ethnic groups, should be speaking on reparations. So why is she? And I guarantee you she didn't write those lyrics. Watch what her lyrics say. Original black Americans, you know what to do.
Following this, in September 2024 at the Brooklyn concert, Tyla was seen dancing with Usher while her song Water was playing in the background, resulting in a viral moment as Usher attempted to get closer to her and Tyla slightly stepped away. And for this reason, people dragged her again.
And when Usher attempted to do his showmanship dance while her record is playing, come on, we in front of 20,000 people, let's get in our bag. She dubbed him.
Okay. They say there's a reason for it.
I don't give a fuck what the reason is.
The reason is that she's got a man.
I don't give a fuck about your man.
Okay, so the reason
I'm not out of line. You on this stage. Usher got a girl.
Okay.
So what,
True.
nigga?
Well,
everybody parameters is different.
Yeah.
In the next night, during the VMAs, after she won an award for Best Afrobeat, Tyla asked Halle Bailey and Lil Nas X to hold the award for her because it was too heavy.
You guys know me and holding awards. I'm not strong enough. Use this. Are you able to offer me? Yes, thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
And this too didn't go down too well for her, as someone posted, "Hey, I don't think I like Tyla's personality. I think someone needs to check her because she doesn't understand American culture at all. She almost gives off entitled or uppity African. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very off-putting, and it's almost like she expects people to just fall to her feet."
She's annoying, that girl.
Go ahead.
She comes off like a dick. Armand Wiggins says, "Hey, I don't think I like Tyla's personality. I think someone needs to check her because she doesn't understand American culture at all." I could not agree more with this. But I felt like this before the VMAs, by the way.
Tyla responded to the backlash saying, "Y'all make everything weird. I was not asking my girl Harley, we just girls. Shut the F up, I won a VMA." With Harley replying, "Exactly, love you babes, congrats." And even Cardi B had to come out and defend Tyla.
So I just don't think that you guys understand how fucking heavy those fucking awards are. Y'all trying to make this into like, oh, how rude is she to ask another female artist to hold her award? But she didn't even ask Haley to hold her award. She asked Lil Nas X, a man, to hold it.
Shortly after, Tyla updated her Twitter bio to entitled Uppity African, which sparked another heated conversation among fans who also hated how she wins Afrobeats awards even though claiming to represent Amapiano.
Because I know there's a tendency to group all African artists under Afrobeat. It's a thing, and even though Afrobeat has run things and has opened so many doors for us, African music is so diverse. It's more than just Afrobeat. I come from South Africa. I represent Amapiano. I represent my culture. And
despite this, Tyla proceeded to win 2 Billboard Music Awards, still in the Afrobeats category against all Nigerian artists. Tyla is not an Afrobeats artist. She doesn't make Afrobeats music. Billboard, you need to fix this and put her in the mediocre pop category where she rightfully belongs, with some defending her saying, "Come to think of it, there's not a single Nigerian artist that has won any Afrobeats or African Act Award against Tyla. No Grammy, no BET, no VMA, no EMA, no Billboard Music Award. This is why they are so mad at her and is pushed to start warming up to end them again." However, in July 2025, Tyla released an EP called We Wanna Party consisting of only 4 songs, which unfortunately sold 3,000 copies in the first week in the USA. And while some people were celebrating her failure and calling her Tyla 3000,
not only are her fans the reason for her downfall, Tyla is not fucking likable. She's not likable, she's not personable, and she's fucking forgettable. The fact that Tyla only sold 3K units on her new album is actually hilarious to me.
When you offend black people, rub black people the wrong way, you will feel it.
Tyla's EP went on to surpass 100 million streams on Spotify, officially becoming the most streamed EP in history by an African artist. On the other hand, 2 co-writers of the song Water filed a lawsuit against Tyla, her producer Semi Soso, and Sony Music over unpaid royalties and not being credited despite having contributed to the production of the song. Meanwhile, at the BET Hip Hop Awards, she doubled down on not wanting to hold an award because it's too heavy.
so, congratulations and come up here because, hey, this one's also very heavy.
And also at the Billboard Women in Music Awards.
I'm gonna put this down.
Do you want me to hold it?
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
I'm honored.
Thank you so much, Becky. Oh my word.
In October 2024, Tyla's album was submitted to the Grammys to compete for Best R&B Album, but the Grammys rejected the submission and instead they put the album in the pop category. This meant that Tyla would be competing against major pop artists like Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Ariana Grande, and Billie Eilish, which everyone knew she stood no chance of winning. And even though Tyla was seemingly unbothered as she responded, "I make it all," her fans on the other hand were not happy about the decision. That album was 90% R&B, what the F? Well, this album has more R&B sounds, and I'm still searching which song they consider pop. Why did they set her up like that, knowing how many pop artists released this year? I'm happy to see her against big dogs, but said that she'll be robbed of wins. They set her up real good. They knew she was going to win in the R&B categories. They are playing in her face at this point. The pop categories are too competitive. Moreover, at her 2025 Coachella performance, Tyla wore something that resembles Britney Spears' outfit from 2001, though she later denied taking inspiration from her, saying, "Love her, but I just thought the outfit was fly, no inspo." Then someone else commented, "I personally think she is a copycat and full of herself." And Tyla responded, "I personally think you should shut the F up." A similar situation happened 2 months later while performing at the Louis Vuitton event in Paris, where Tyla was wearing a similar style outfit to what Rihanna had previously worn, which brought up even more images, where she wore a blue version of Aaliyah's dress at the EMA Awards. In October 2025, Tyla was named Woman of the Year by Glamour, where she also did an interview sharing her experience growing up as a colored woman.
Like, even though I felt pretty in primary school, like my primary school was predominantly like white. All the guys just wanted the white girls and they were very beautiful, but it just kind of made me feel like a little bit like insecure. So when I went to high school, just being in a school that was now predominantly black, I felt more comfortable and like beautiful.
This interview reignited the backlash surrounding her colored identity that even the Nigerian singer Tiwa Savage tried to apologize on her behalf.
I know you guys are from two different places, but when the colored conversation was happening with Tyla, from your perspective, how did you feel about the conversation and just how she handled it and people's reaction to it?
Where I'm from, when something like this happens, like they say the elder will come and say, on behalf of such and such, we apologize, you know? That's what, on behalf of that, her or whatever, like, we apologize. Like, you know, we didn't mean it, forgive us. You know, because I don't think it came from a bad place.
However, the top comments under this video were, "Tyla is unapologetically colored. Tiwa is Nigerian. No need to discuss South African racial discourses. There's absolutely nothing to apologize for. From all South Africans to the Breakfast Club, we do not apologize for what Tyla said, nor does she. Tyla doesn't need to apologize for her race, get over it. And Tiwa doesn't need to be a spokesperson on behalf of Tyla. They are clearly from different countries and don't have the same racial identities there." Shortly after, Tyla herself responded to Tiwa Savage while performing, saying, "Sorry not sorry."
Sorry, I'm not sorry, eh?
Not long after this, before releasing the song Chanel, Tyla posted a video on Instagram of two fashion models dancing while the song was playing in the background. But the American rapper Young Miami thought that the song sounded familiar, so she reacted on Twitter, "This girl really ran off with my song. I don't know how to feel about it. Mind you, I played this song for this girl. Like, girl, I'm confused. Take me to Chanel is better than put me in Chanel." And when someone commented, "Miami, that song took you forever to drop," she responded, "Don't matter, it's my mother effing song. I played her the song. Take Me to Chanel is a hit. Everybody trying to take my song from me. No, 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 no." Even though Tyla never responded to these allegations, she later posted a TikTok where she was dancing to one of Young Miami's songs, and Young Miami reposted this video on her own Instagram story and also tweeted, "Even Tyla fingers touching, I'm really that girl, ain't no denying it." However, Young Miami's allegations towards Tyla are nothing compared to what she's been previously accused of, which somehow has been swept under the rug. Back in 2019, Tyla was working with a producer called Cool Drink, who produced her breakout single Getting Late and the song Overdue in 2021. And supposedly, Cool Drink started dating Tyla's older sister, Whitney Jasmine Sito, who would later claim that Cool Drink allegedly raped her. This news came out via a tweet that was posted in May 2024, but for whatever reason was later deleted or taken down. And Cool Drink himself responded to this tweet saying, "Are you missing the part where Tyla and her sister accused me of false rape to keep their little image up. It was false. I am not a rapist. Whitney and Tyla confessed to their lies. Happy to attach the apology here for your perusal. When someone commented, "Where's the apology? Please, this man is lying." Cool Drink actually posted the apology from Tyla's sister, which today is nowhere to be found as it was taken down. But fortunately, I was able to recover the original email, and you can read it in its entirety by pausing the video. In summary, this comment perfectly explains the situation as it reads, "From what I was able to piece together over the years, Whitney had an intimate relationship with Cool Drink, and somehow things went sour and she started telling people that he assaulted her. Tyla, being her sister, just went with whatever her sister was saying, as most people do unfortunately. After that, Tyla cut all ties with him, as she really didn't need him anymore professionally anyway. The story has been discussed a few times since Water's success, but never catches enough steam for her or the label to address it. For some reason, it keeps getting swept away, and addressing it would bring more eyes to it, and they know that would cause more problems that she does not need attached to her name anyway. Although the supposed rivalry between Tyla and Rihanna was mostly manufactured by fans, Tyla herself might have unknowingly contributed by associating herself with Chris Brown, who is infamously known for his previous abusive relationship with Rihanna. Furthermore, people were mad that Tyla said she wanted to be bigger than her.
I look up to Rihanna. She's done an amazing job, and I hope to one day be on that level and even bigger, you know?
Oh, yes.
Because I really believe.
In October 2025, someone posted about a fake tweet of Rihanna saying, "I really love Tyla and she reminds me of my younger self. I wish her nothing but the best and I just want to see her success in the music industry. She really has a potential to be exactly like me, and if I was still doing music, I would have worked on an album with her." Followed by a fake reply from Tyla saying, "Oh, that's so sweet, Riri, but I'm really not trying to be like you. I just want to be Tyla and be remembered as Tyla. I also don't think working on an album with you would be a good thing for my career. Just please focus on making babies for now." And surprisingly, some people believe this was real. So going to the 2026 Met Gala event, Tyla was spotted standing awkwardly in the background while Rihanna was being interviewed, as if she was waiting for an opportunity to speak to her. Rihanna herself was seemingly not in a good mood, and either she didn't realize that Tyla was there next to her, or she straight up ignored her on purpose. Nevertheless, this moment went viral, with people speculating why she got ignored in the first place.
Was that fucking real? Or she probably just don't like that little girl, you know what I'm saying? One thing about Rihanna is that she don't be liking bitches that be like fucking with her man. So let me find out Tyla fucking A$AP Rocky behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, my assumptions, who knows?
Real short and sweet. The reason why Rihanna and Tyla will never probably be friends, celebrity friends, is because Tyla has passive aggressive personality traits. She has, look at me, I'm the sweet, innocent girl. And then when you're not around her, she got little stuff to say behind your back.
After this, Rihanna posted a video of her Met Gala experience, with Arastar's music playing as the soundtrack, putting more fuel to the fire, hence prompting Tyla to post her own video explaining the situation.
Everyone knows I love Riri, so I met her last year and she was cool. You know, I met her, but I think she was occupied because she was like, I went up to her, I was like, "Oh, hey," she was like, "Hey, my baby dad is calling me," and then she left, and I was like, "Oh, maybe she was busy." So I don't know, I felt awkward. What the heck, I felt awkward. I don't know how to say hi. If I feel like someone's busy, it's like, So this time, yeah, I don't want to go up because I felt like she was busy, you know what I mean? And the last time she was busy. So I want to, like, when we do speak, if we do end up speaking ever, I want it to be like calm so we both can just, you know, vibe and talk nicely.
A few days later on, Tyla deactivated both her TikTok and Twitter, with also her Instagram account being set to private for some reason, despite the amount of hate that Tyla gets from Rihanna fans who feel like she copied her aesthetic, or African Americans who think that she's falsely benefiting from their culture while denying her black identity, or Nigerians who think that Tyla doesn't deserve the success that she has over other African artists. She still keeps on breaking boundaries regardless. In 2026, she won her second Grammy Award for Best African Music Performance, as well as 2 other awards at the 2026 American Music Awards. At the BET Awards 2026, she became the first African artist to be nominated for Video of the Year, and is also confirmed to be performing at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Though she has one of the cleanest brands as an artist, some people will still find a reason to hate her no matter what she says or does.